Hey, what's going on, guys? So before we start the video, I'd like to say if you guys could comment, like, and subscribe. We have reached 108 subscribers. I did make a 100 subscriber giveaway on our short form content on all platforms. But because we did a giveaway on there, let's do a giveaway to you guys to watch the videos consistently. So we're going to be giving away a bear. I will be putting in a keyword at the end of this video and use the keyword and also write in your in-game names. So make sure you guys are joining that contest. But today's video, we're going to be looking at earnings. And why we're going to be looking at earnings? Because we want to compare the difference between Splinterlands and Splinterforge. The main difference is Splinterlands is player-to-player battles, Splinterforge is boss-to-player battles, or PvE versus PvP is the basic difference. But our earnings on Splinterlands are SPS based, and our earnings in Forge are Forgium. Yeah. So I went through the data of a 24-hour span on Splinterforge, and I took all these numbers up until 23 hours ago, which was this mark. I calculated every single match we did and every single earnings we've done. I'm not considering sales yet, well, sales I'm not considering at all, but I'm also going to consider the fact that we also got a pretty good boss bonus from this recent boss. So we got 13, no, that shouldn't be it. Yeah, we got 11,000 forge, and we're going to add that to our data. But first, we want to look at Splinterlands. There is a couple things I did not keep into account in Splinterlands, which is the staked rewards. Because I am not exactly 100% sure how I could calculate the staked rewards. And also, we're going to calculate our node. Although our node is not, in a sense, not many players have nodes. So this isn't applicable to anyone that has a node. But in Splinterlands, I am playing in Gold League and I am playing with silver cards, so I'm not winning every single game and I'm not playing at the best of my ability because I am versing people that have higher level cards than me. I also did go up to Diamond for end of season. We're not going to be calculating end of season either, we're just going to be calculating our dailies. But like I said, if you guys are playing in different leagues than I am, you might be earning more or earning less than I am. But first, let's go into our data. So first, we're looking at Splinterforge battles, which at the current standings on me, I am running a Ranger, which is 7 damage, 10 speed, 11 armor, and 10 health. I am fighting the Bronze boss, which has max stats of 10, 10, 10, 10, which I'm really close to getting max stats. But I am performing pretty well. Right now, I'm 23rd in the leaderboard, which is 11,250 forge. If I do upgrade my hero a bit more, maybe I could increase my ranking by more. But we'll see because it's going to take a couple of days to probably rank up or buy some more pieces to upgrade our damage. But I did create this little spreadsheet here. The spreadsheet I have for gear and to see what I need to be able to reach bronze, and I'm going to change this to be able to reach silver after I complete all of bronze. But I will be sticking to Bronze League for a while just because I want to start gaining more chests and hopefully going towards airdrops. And as well upgrading my gear to legendary or epic depending on what I need. Because right now I have some epic gear, I have no legendary gear, and I have a bunch of rares. But let's start off here by calculating how much we're making daily on Splinterforge. So on Splinterforge, let me make this bigger so it's easier to read. Maybe let's make that bigger there. And let me expand this. So here we go. You can see the data more easier. Yeah, okay. There. I will need to re-edit this back after this video is over. But in the sense, on Splinterforge, we're gaining 706.44 Forge daily. This is 24-hour span, so we could estimate this is every single day, which is equivalent at the moment. We did the calculations of Forge. So Forge, the price of Forge, which is right now at 6149. I think we had the same numbers. Probably might have changed a little bit. Yeah, it went up actually a little bit more. But we estimated this is about 45 cents per day just by playing boss battles. Not by earnings from leaderboards at all. Just from playing. Then on Splinterlands, I did a rough estimate because it's kind of tough to see what we're earning because majority of our chests here, this calculates right now. It's calculating the amount of SPS we gained plus the amount of battles in the 24-hour span that we have done. So I wanted to try to use SplexGG, but SplexGG wasn't working well for me. But it could have different data. So we're getting like 9 here, 9 here, 18 here, 29 here, 10 here, 10 here, 9, 18, 19. So I just estimated about 15. We could increase the number a little bit more or less, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter because Forge is so much ahead. There's a couple times when we do get, for example, right here we got a pack, which is way more than Forge earnings. But packs aren't that easy to get, and they're pretty rare, especially in the Gold League. As you get higher leagues, you do get better stuff. But our example here, we're roughly making about 15 cents on our dailies. But I also wanted to calculate exactly how much we are making from our staked or node. So because I do own a node, I am gaining about 12 or 20 SPS, and I'm also gaining 4 vouchers. I didn't calculate voucher prices yet, but let's try to do that now. Because the 4 vouchers, so it's about 9 cents per voucher. We could do quick maths here. What did we have this set as? 36. Okay, let's set this to 36 so it's easier to see. Okay, so we're doing 4 times or equals. First equals 4. Like how it turns it back into small times. Then let's copy this number here. Control C, Control V, and equals. And let's extend this. So with our node, we're gaining 50. Let's make this dollars. Whoops, not percentage, dollars. So 37 cents, 55 cents, and 15 cents is our earnings on the daily. This isn't considering staked SPS. Let's also turn this into 36. And let's use equals this plus, I think I already had the command on there, but whoops, wrong. Let me fix that. Equals this plus that. We're gaining roughly daily $1.06 at the current prices of SPS. That's not calculating staked SPS. Staked SPS, I'm not exactly sure how much I'm getting daily. I didn't calculate that. I should have calculated that, but it's kind of hard because I already claimed it. But let's say we're getting about 3, because I do have 5,000. I'm not exactly sure how much SPS that is or how much vouchers I'm getting from that. But we could say that if you do own a node, your node is making more money than Splinterforge at the moment, but Splinterforge is very close considering that you have to spend less money on Splinterforge than you do on Splinterlands at the moment. But if you're only a gold player that's using silver cards like me and losing half your battles or more because you can't compete, you are earning 15 cents per day, which is not terrible. But in another sense, we could calculate even this total number because we are playing both games plus the forge number we got here, which is equivalent to $1.51 per day, which is not bad earnings considering in a month we would have more than $30. Like I can't really calculate that right now. We could do this. We could do literally another thing saying equals 36 equals this times 30. We could say that we're making 45. I like how this didn't change to 36. So over here we could calculate that we're literally making $45 per month playing both Forge and Splinterlands. And that is not considering Forge's payout for bosses. Like I said earlier, we did end up getting 11,250, correct? Let me make sure that's correct. That was paid out earlier today when boss died. Boss rewards, yeah. So 12,050. Let's get that. This is not consistent earnings daily. This is boss earnings. But we could do the same value equals that times the price of Forge, which we could look at the price of Forge now. Go here again and look at Forge. Forge boss dies about every 3 days. So we go through the math on that as well. There's the price of Forge at the moment. Control C, Control V, and equals. We got an error. How do we get an error? How is that an error? Oh, it's because you have an exclamation mark. Yeah. So money-wise, Every 3 days, we're gaining $6.92 on top of what we're earning already. This boss dies every 3 days, so we could even do the simple math of the cents here. 30 divided by 3, which I'll just do it because it's easier just to show you guys rather than just speak it into terms, equals 30 divided by 3, which would be 10, right? It's simple math, but it's better to represent it as this form. So then we could do equals this times 10, which would be our monthly earnings on Forge if prices stay the same, right? This is only if prices stay the same. Need to change that. So if prices stay the same on Forge, in a month, we could be earning 69.19 cents or dollars. And that is a monthly earnings on the bosses if we consider we keep getting top, I think that's 30 something. Top 30 something is 11. Let me check exactly what it is. Yeah, top 40 actually. So if we're considering to stay in top 40 every single boss, our earnings at the moment, if we're able to kill 10 bosses in 1 month, will be 69 and 19 cents. And our earnings here, this is calculating our earnings from, let me see, 30 times this. Okay, so that is our total. This is our total of all these earnings. But then we could add it to this. We could do plus. This is our Forge earnings in a month. We could be profiting over $114 per month just playing these games alone. Like I said earlier, I am a member of Splinterlands TV, and in Splinterlands TV, I do get paid about $10 an hour. Right? I don't know if those numbers should be public by now, and probably streamers have said it. But in the sense, if I am streaming that much, I consistently stream about 12 to 13 hours, 3 hours daily, and that's 3 hours every Monday. So that would be 3 times 4, which is 12. And 12 times $10 per hour is about $120. So considering I'm making $120 playing live for you guys on Splinterlands TV, I'm also making $114.47 on the month playing just Forge and Splinterlands combined. This doesn't count that I do have a node. If you guys do not have a node, that means these numbers will get deleted. So these two numbers here will get deleted, correct? And without a node, you would be earning $57.06. If you are at my level in Splinterforge and Splinterlands. If you're at lower levels, you could do the same numbers of estimation, how much you get per day, how much you get per day, pretty much how much you get per boss, how many bosses would be monthly, which is about like 10, I would say. 10 or maybe a little bit more, a little bit less, depending on how fast we kill bosses. And Splinterlands earnings, you can also check out your dailies, and maybe even, this is an anomaly, right? Because also you could get a pack, and that increases your earnings more. So this is technically at the lower mid end of what you could be earning. Because our low end of Splinterlands earnings is about 10 cents. Our high end is like $2 per day, which is very volatile, so it's kind of hard to judge Splinterlands. Also, price movements of SPS and Splinterforge shards, whatever, Forgium, those things could affect our earnings as well. So if everything stays consistent as it is at the moment, we will be earning 87 to 114 if you have a node. In the idea, without considering staked SPS, which could add a couple more dollars in value as well. But yeah, guys, our keyword for this video today is Grum, because he just showed up on our little animation thing. So Grum, put Grum and your in-game names in the comments below for a chance to win a bear. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all next week.